I'm Doug Jones. You're about to view my house at 808 North 5th Avenue in St. Charles, Illinois. The house was built in about 1972 by Dellora Norris, who was the heiress to a large fortune that was created in Texas in the 1880s. Her ancestor figured out how to sell barbed wire to Texas ranchers and took the huge profits he made from that endeavor and became one of the founders of Texaco. The property was their private 9-hole golf course, and Dellora Norris chose the 9th green to situate the house on because it's the most attractive site of the whole golf course. There is no other property like this in St. Charles. To have 6 acres of wildlife and woods, water, creek, waterfall, dams, right in the middle of downtown St. Charles is something that is not likely to ever be duplicated. When one comes to this house through big stone gates, down a winding driveway, across a large stone bridge, the approach to the house shows a stone and cedar siding construction that belies its size. It looks much more modest than it really is. Every item that went into this house was of the best quality available, weather edge stone that can never be replaced, but it has a very interesting look. There are no 2 stones identical on the exterior of this house. Cedar siding gives it a more muted look, so when you look at the house from a distance, it doesn't appear to be mansion-like. But when you get close to the house, when you come into the house, you realize how substantial and how large it really is. This house is an interesting amalgamation of formal and informal. When you approach the house, there's a large portico. Enter the house through a large, heavy front door, but right then you're confronted with a feeling of comfort because your surroundings then are somewhat less formal. After which you can go into the formal living room, or you can turn into a less formal den surrounded by windows on 3 sides with beautiful views of the ponds and the creek. Or you can turn a different direction and wind up in the bar, dining, and kitchen areas. Just a short distance from the front door is an atrium. In the atrium is a waterfall and a lazy river that goes around the perimeter of the room. It's almost a seamless transition between outside and inside. The house has copper gutters. We took that theme into the master bath and have used copper extensively, mostly in the tub area. When one turns on the water to fill the tub, it's coming through a copper gutter system into a copper downspout that will remind one of the exterior of the house and the beautiful copper gutters along the eaves. And in keeping with the lazy river that the atrium has, or the waterfall, the floor of the shower is designed to be reminiscent of a flowing creek. We found a local craftsman who designed vines to act as railings. The vines are used extensively to provide the separation between the bathtub and the shower. So it's kind of a unique view from that shower. It's interesting and we like it very much. In addition to that, we have a large master bedroom, 2 guest suites on the first floor, and 3 more bedrooms on the 2nd and 3rd levels with attendant bathrooms. The garage is a visually interesting area in that it's big. It was designed to be very deep for stretch limousines. It's about 1,000 square feet, the attached garage. It's a 2-car garage, but it's the biggest one I've ever seen. The fact that Cold War was very much on everybody's minds back in the 50s to the 70s. 1972 was when this was constructed. And the basement was constructed to be a bomb shelter should that ever become necessary. And that leads to very strong construction. I mean, this house is built like nothing I've ever seen a residential house built. When you go down to the basement, it looks more like the basement of a skyscraper in downtown Chicago. This house offers extraordinary individuality. I believe that whoever winds up buying this house is going to be very happy, and I feel almost as though I'm providing a gift to the next family to take over and to love it as much as we have. So what you've just seen is a magnificent structure located on 6 acres of incredible natural beauty, but yet a short walk from bustling downtown St. Charles and imbued with historical significance. This is one unique property.